Coverage tonight surrounding the family of murdered 5-year-old Kenneth White. More importantly, 2 surviving sisters who live with Kenneth in his Knox trailer home. In family court today, the focus was on what will happen to those children going forward. And the conversation started with their aunt, who's facing abuse and neglect accusations.
Back in family court, Brenda Van Alstyne set out with one goal, seeing her 2 nieces. The last time she saw them was the day deputies say Brenda's daughter, Tiffany, murdered 5-year-old Kenneth White and hid his body outside Brenda's mobile home. Through her attorney, Brenda tried to prove she had been getting mental health treatment, working to beat back concerns she had an untreated mental illness. She asked for supervised visits with the girls, but the judge shot down the request, saying her one visit with the psychologist just wasn't enough, and he was worried about living conditions inside her home. Needless to say, Brenda wasn't pleased.
I said I'm going to do everything I have to do to get the kids, and that's all I'm going to say.
Does that include getting mental help, cleaning up the house?
Yes, the house is already clean. That was all BS.
What about the concerns for your mental well-being?
What about them?
Do you, from what the judge was saying, the judge wasn't convinced that you had gotten enough help?
Well, that's up to him.
Also in court, the girl's mother and father. After a month of pushing for custody, Jason White tearfully withdrew his request. Albany County social workers pointed to issues with Child Protective Services in Massachusetts and serious allegations from his time living in Montgomery County. A great aunt also asked the judge for custody. Right now, Brenda Van Alstyne is the only person who can ask for the kids to be returned to her. A lot has to happen before then, but she tells me she's in this for the long haul.
That's all I can say, is I'm going to do what I have to do.
Well, today, the judge ordered psychological evaluations for Brenda Van Alstyne and the girl's mother and father, but the judge refused to grant custody to anyone right now. Brenda will have to bring in written reports from mental health professionals to prove that she's getting help before she can even see the girls in supervised visits. Family will be back in court in the beginning of March.